Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlethems, non-binary folk, gender-fluid people, and anyone of any gender, welcome. My name is Sir Tristan, and we're back in Minecraft. Today, we are going to be getting into some automatic farming, which I'm pretty excited about, because I think that'll be pretty cool. We're going to make a sugarcane farm, and probably a melon farm. I think that's what we'll be doing. So, things that I need. I'm going to need a lot of pistons. I don't know how many melons I'm going to do. I'll probably do a lot, but I can always expand. Alright, so I just looked at a video that I'm going to kind of follow. I should probably sleep. But, so I apparently need about 40 pistons and a few hoppers. So that's going to be, first step is going to be getting the iron and the redstone for this. The redstone shouldn't be too hard. I don't have a lot though. So 40 pistons, that means I'm going to need 40 redstone and 40 iron. And then plus the 15 it'll make need for the 3 hoppers. So okay, about 55 iron. That shouldn't be too bad. Oh, and the rails, so I'll actually need more. Oh boy, this is going to be a lot of iron. A lot of iron indeed. Oh yeah, I forgot there's still a ton of iron over here, I think. And rails. This is actually a great place. This is actually very helpful. Oh, that's very nice. Okay. Alright, well I've definitely got the redstone I need. That should be enough. And this is where I'm going to put all of the things that I will need. Actually, I can use this chest as well. Alright, gold, redstone. Alright. Should be good. We are gonna need some sticks. Good thing I got a small amount of wood. Now, I'm actually gonna make myself another iron pickaxe. Now this is a secret tips here. Secret Minecraft tips from Tristan, alright? Whenever you have a low durability tool, even if it isn't like super valuable, it's still nice to have. The tip is never completely break it, because a thing you can do is you can actually put tools together in a crafting grid and it will repair them. But it doesn't actually add up the durability. It gives, well, not accurately at least, it gives more durability than if you were to break one and use another tool. So you like almost break one, use another one a bunch, and then you can put them together and you'll actually get more durability out of it, and it's better on your resources. It's a thing I found. It's really, I don't know why it exists, but I like that it does, and I'm not going to complain. Where should we put our farm? I think when we put it maybe over here, clear out this area. No, put in some in the melon farm. I think here's a good area. It's like, or we could put it over there. But I don't want to have to go like too far to get it. This should be okay. All right, let's clear some of this stuff out.
When you're born into a fire, let 'em burn it out. Sell 'em to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, we kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. Our brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away.
And then from there, the rails are just going to kind of go in a zigzaggy pattern thing. Like this, go along all the way, then they'll go around, go back to here, go in there. So obviously the rail has to stay powered somehow. So that's what the powered rails are for. 5. So then I believe that I just have to dig 2 blocks down along here. And I think I have to do these as well. And then from there, I have to get the middle block here. And so down here is where I'm going to put a bunch of redstone torches. And so the redstone torches will power the block. We'll put one down here and like one all along. Power the block, which will power the powered rail. So, yeah, pretty cool. Redstone is pretty fancy. Where are my potatoes? Oh, it's dark. I should probably go sleep before I get completely destroyed. So, torch, 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 torch. I need some more torches. I think I only need 3 though. I'll do 2 for now. Yeah, I only need 2. Alright. So then I can cover this up. This doesn't need to be pretty because it's not going to be seen. And it's actually better because I know where the cobblestone is where I put the powered rails. Take these rails and okay, there's going to be 2 there, and then it's just going to go along like this. Might not quite have enough, but that is okay because we have the mine shaft, which I didn't completely destroy. I didn't get all of the rails in there. Okay, so here's how this is going to go. I think we have to take these ones. Is that powered? Ah, it is. How far can the power go? I think it can go pretty far, but I'm pretty sure all we need is this. And then we just boop, boop, boop. What's the durability on this? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Alright. This is that thing I was talking about, alright? So if you see in the little bottom of the little text part there, it says durability 1 out of 250, and this one also says 1 out of 250. Now, if you put them both in here, you get 14 durability instead of 2. So it is actually quite a bit better. This is good for just conserving your tools, you know? It's pretty useful, I find. And then which you need to put another one of these. Oh my god, what am I doing? My hands are being all weird. Alright. And then I do actually have enough rails for this. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Alright. And then these will connect. Alright. So this is how this is going to work. Chests, hoppers, rails on top of them. That's the wrong. No, go this way. I want you to go that way. Hey, there we go. And this should collect. Yeah. So hopper minecarts can do kind of a weird thing where they can like pick up blocks above this, like pick up blocks above them. So if I just go ahead and scatter some dirt, it should get picked up by the hopper minecart if I've done this correctly. Now I might not have. knowing me. And I might have done it, this might have to go up one. Actually, that's fine. I can just, instead of bringing it up one, I can bring this side down. Slab. Water bucket. And glowstone. Alright, I'm gonna go sleep before I die. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab the hoe and we're gonna start doing some hoeing, you know? And that should be it, if I am correct. And now the ones that have already been here should be going. Oh yeah, there's four melons in there. For the first little bit, these will activate before there's an actual melon, because basically what an observer does, if you don't know, is it detects something called a block update. So every time, I mean, it's kind of it's like self-explanatory, but every time that the block changes, it will like detect it and output a redstone signal to the back of it. So basically how this works is when a fully grown like melon seed like makes a melon, it will the texture will change to like the bent over one, and so that is actually counts as a block update, and that the observer reads that, and it will that's how it knows like when there's a pumpkin or a melon, but you can just see it kind of going. It isn't gonna get any melons because most of them aren't grown, and so like every time it grows a little more, it the observer will detect it and activate the piston, but that's just kind of like a false alarm. That'll only happen until they're all grown, and then it'll only work properly. But anyway, that's that's how this works. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill this in with a bunch of dirt because I don't like it being seen, and I want it to be concealed, you know? I don't think anything should be able to spawn in here. I think even like baby zombies need at least one or at least 2 blocks overhead to spawn, I think. I could be wrong on that one, but I mean, they can't damage anything, and they'll eventually just despawn, so it's all chill. Okay. that should be pretty good. Now for the next part, the more original part, because I followed a tutorial on that one. Kind of. With the sugarcane farm, I'm gonna do a thing that I've done before. It's gonna be a bit different. So, if you don't know, in Bedrock Edition, you can actually waterlog, like, I believe you can waterlog hoppers, or at some point you could, if you can't anymore. And so it made a really good way of making a sugarcane farm, but obviously in Java that doesn't work. And so I'm gonna have to be a bit more creative with it. So you can still, like, I guess just put the hoppers underneath like the water, but that doesn't, either way it wasn't like maximum efficiency, because some of the sugarcane would land on the like on the block that the other like still planted sugarcane was on, and so it wouldn't get picked up by the hoppers basically, and it would just kind of sit there and then despawn after 5 minutes. So to prevent that from happening, I'm going to be using some more hopper minecarts, and then I'll just put them underneath, and then I can do a similar thing with that where like you have the track running under it and going into the chest, but also it runs under the chest, but then you can also like just put a waterlog slab, which won't break the rails underneath because it doesn't have like room to flow. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'll show you how it all works, but first we're gonna need some more pistons, depending on how big I want to build it. I don't know how big I want to build the place, and I have to pick a location. I guess I'll do it somewhere near where we put the melon farm, I guess. That's there, maybe... How much space does it take up? It goes there. You could always, like, put it on top or something. I don't know. Then, like, add trees around, kind of hide it a bit. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, so while I'm doing this, I guess I'll kind of explain how this is gonna work. So basically the way that it works is it's just like a line of sugarcane growing, and then there's an observer on the top, not on the top, but like facing where the top sugarcane like could grow. And then there's just a piston below it, which when the observer I guess observes the sugarcane growing, it will send a redstone signal to some redstone behind it, and it'll activate the piston, which will just push the second block of the sugarcane. But the only thing that I don't really like about this design is that if the sugarcane, because sugarcane grows at it's all going to grow at a different rate, so when it grows, it's just, with the way that the redstone works, it's as soon as the first one grows, all of the sugarcane gets like cut down, which is kind of annoying, and I want to find a better way to make it so that that doesn't really happen, but I don't really know if there's a good way to do that yet. So for now, it's gonna be a little bit inefficient, but it'll suffice for what we need it for. And when we find a swamp, then I will probably make a better one, which I have a kind of a design already that uses like one that has like a big flying machine that basically goes across a field of growing sugarcane. That's not an automatic farm though, which would be kind of nice to have, but also doesn't really matter that much. I mean, if I just go and collect it often enough, which I will probably do, it should be okay. I think at least. I'll take this gold. Yeah, so that's kind of how this one's gonna work. It's just an observer powering some pistons, and then I'll just have a minecart, kind of like a similar thing to what I have for the melon farm in the bottom of my, the bottom of the melon farm. There'll just be like a hopper minecart, and it'll go around and pick up all the stuff. So it should. It's not super efficient, like I said, but I think it'll work just fine for, the amount of sugarcane we need. We also have like 5 stacks of sugarcane already, which is a lot. I have got some amount of stuff. As you can see, my inventory is kinda full. Only slightly, Got our 10th observer there. So now we're gonna need some pistons, which, put there, 10. Oh, I need some wood there. And cobblestone. Alright. Got 10 pistons there. And I mean that's like kinda all we need. We don't need a ton more than that. We need the minecart. Oh, we need the hopper. That's the thing we need. And we're gonna need a couple hoppers actually. I could get some glass to make like a glass case for it, but I don't know. I kind of like the idea of just like burying all of my farms, because I feel like that's just, because then they're not like in the way and they're not interfering with anything, I feel like it'd be. Also, it would make sense if we put it where like kind of want to put the villagers, so when we eventually hopefully get them. So, I don't know what I want to do. Let's see. Let's get some of this iron here. Gonna make myself a couple more hoppers and put those in the chest. Alright, I think that's basically all we need. I think that we pretty much have all we need to do this. So let's go look for a location. I think I'm gonna bury them over here somewhere, which shouldn't be too. I don't want them to be too far from the house, because that'll be just annoying to have to run super far. That's another reason, like, going over there, it kind of takes, well, it doesn't take too long, but, like, I don't know, I feel like it would be better to have it closer and more accessible. So I think I want to put it, like, up here somewhere. I think this is kind of like a hilly area, so I could like dig in here and have the entrance. I could have like a little window here maybe, and just put the house in. Yeah, I think that sounds like a good idea. But first, I'm gonna breed some cows because I need leather. I think I like the idea kind of being here. I think this is probably where, should probably put that there. This is probably where I'll have some chests Actually, maybe I'll dig in a bit more. And alright, this looks like a good place where I would have a few chests. I'd have hoppers over here going into them, so I should probably sleep and get some chests, and then I will go make the stuff. Alright, so here we have just a bit of an area cleared out. This is where the minecart track's going to be. I'm actually going to need to make this part, dig this part out, because I don't think that I will be able to have a looping rail coming back this way with just the 3. So here I'm gonna grab these rails. I might not have enough rails actually. Yeah, so it's gonna be a very similar thing to what we have over there. This is just basically where I'm gonna put the powered rails in a second. Yeah, grab some stuff. I need some more of those. Got some torches. And then we can cover that up. Powered rail, powered rail, powered rail. Gonna need another one there. I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 1 powered rail. Alright. 15 normal rails, 1 powered rail. That's not too hard to get. And then I'll need another hopper, and then the bottom part will be done basically. And then the top will just do up here. Won't take that long. So yeah, I'm gonna go get those rails and finish this part off. Alright, so we have this here. I'm gonna probably put the minecart in now. I think this should be okay. I'll just watch it run for a sec. That should be okay. So now that we've done that, on this layer, I guess, so it's these 3 blocks right here. Alright, so what we gotta do, we gotta cover this part all up. Make sure that it's all good. And then, alright, so for the actual building, we have all the redstone stuff, but I need to get some slabs, which we will waterlog and do stuff with. We'll waterlog them, and then they can act as a water source while not being able to destroy the rails. So that should be all good right there. And now we can go, and I will mine this up, and I will be back once I'm done. So get an epic montage going. Hell yeah. Alright, so we got that dug out. That should be enough for now. I'm gonna make a bunch of slabs here. Probably don't need that many. And we're just gonna go along the middle here. And break those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, down. And then should be good to have some blocks in between there. And then alright, so this is where we're gonna need to start getting some water. And yeah, so because these are waterlogged, the slabs, they're not actually gonna, they don't have any like time to flow down into the rail system, which is very nice. Although the only annoying thing about this is I don't think that they can make an infinite water source because of that. So I'm gonna have to run back and forth, or make a bunch of buckets, which I don't feel like doing. So this is where the sugar cane's gonna go. I might go and grab some of that really quickly. Gonna go over here and alright, that should be enough to fill a 10 to fill 10 blocks. Just gonna do that. I won't place, actually maybe I'll do it on this side because it's more hidden, you know. Don't need you there. Alright, so that looks all good to me. I'm now gonna go get these and this and some blocks. Okay, how this is gonna work is essentially oh right, I forgot. It's done. You have some space there. You just place the pistons facing towards the sugar cane, and then I'm gonna go up behind here. And it's getting dark, but that's okay. I'm gonna place these observers. Where's my shovel? Just do this by hand. Won't take too long. Alright, this should be able to work. Alright, and now just gotta break these leaves. I guess I'll place some dirt. Now I'm going to run a line of redstone along it. Cover that up. And I'll make this look prettier in a second. Or maybe off camera tomorrow or something. But, oh. What, it's kind of funky. Gotta get rid of these vines. They're gonna be messing with me. Okay, so you kind of saw how it worked, but basically, by the time that most of these are gonna be like up here, and then when one of them grows, they all get taken, and eventually the hopper minecart will go and pick them all up, and got some there already. And yeah, so that's basically just how it works. It's nothing too fancy, but it's functional enough. And I will go and get materials to make this side as well, but I currently am too tired for that. It is 10:30. I don't know if I'll include that in this episode, but this is basically it. So, yeah, I'll work on making this kind of more hidden off camera probably. You won't see that, and I can show you it in the next episode. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching me make these farms, maybe learned a thing or two about redstone, and I got to see how some these fancy farms are made. Not too fancy, but fancy enough. So, yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Hello, sir. And yeah, so really? Alright, well, anyway, if you liked, click the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye bye.